Hey guys, what's going on? It's your girl Anita Rivers of Classic Royalty, and I am back with a new video. So my goal for my channel and for you guys is to come at you guys with more videos, more tips, more techniques, and more DIYs, and just easier ways to create what you guys want to create. I have a sketch of what I will be creating today. So this is the prom gown, and I'm going to be making this part. So where this waistband is, and all of this tulle, this is what I'm going to be doing in this video today. So here I have about, it looks so small, I have 20 yards of royal blue tulle here because her dress is royal blue. You guys will also need a waistband.
I can put this down.
So let's go ahead and get started and sort out this tulle. Okay, so I have my contract with my client's measurements, and now I'm gonna check for her waist. So my client's measurements for her waist is a size 29. All of this tulle, I'm gonna try to double it, fold it, just so that the entire waistband with all this tulle can end up being 29 inches just around the waist. So let's see how this is gonna go, because this is a lot of freaking tulle. And I'm used to working with tulle, just not up here. Just down here. So let's see what happens.
Okay, so this is a lot of tulle. So the reason why I pinned the tulle from the front to the back was just to keep control of the top seams. And now I'm almost at the end, and I'm going to show you next what I'm going to do. So now I'm putting on my last couple of pins. The pins are for really nothing. It's just to keep everything in place so the tulle won't be too messy. And so you can have control over what you're working with.
So the reason why I'm pinning everything together is because I want this tulle skirt to be very thick, which is not see-through. So since everything is folded, it's already folded already. So I'm gonna take the edge of this fabric and match it again with the other edge of the fabric to make it more thicker. So I'm gonna take this end and match it with the other end, put it together like a sandwich. I'm gonna pin again until I like the thickness that I like. So I got one end and I have the other end, and I'm gonna put 2 and 2 together like a sandwich to make this skirt even more puffy and thicker. See? Now it's thicker, and all you have to do is just gather at the waist. And it's gonna be more fluffy and more puffy and more fun. Okay, designers, we are officially done with opening the tulle, folding the tulle, and then folding it again. So I'm pretty happy with how the tulle is looking right now. So just to give you guys an insight on what it's looking like, I'm gonna go ahead and move this to the right so you guys can see how long this is.
With it already folded about 4 times. So that's where I'm at right now.
Actually, no, I like it doubled again. So yeah, I'm gonna double this again to make it thicker. You guys can't really see through the tulle that much, and that's exactly what I like. So once I do it again, it's gonna be around the waist, and it's gonna look freaking amazing.
Working with this tulle, I finally realized that when you guys are working with a lot of tulle, that gathering may not be the right thing to do, because once you pull and it's a lot of tulle, the thread is going to pop. Well, mine's popped. I don't know about yours. So what I did, I just gathered my waistband up until 29 inches, which is this. I'm going to go ahead and put this on the mannequin so you guys can see what it's looking like.
And the only thing left for me to actually do is just to make the actual waistband. So with this detachable tulle gown, it's going to be a closure in the front so that she can take it off and it'll come off like that. But it's looking really nice. I'm proud of myself. Thank you. Okay, so as you guys can see, I finally just top stitched my gathers down, and you see all of this extra
fabric up here. We don't need that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my scissors, make sure they're very sharp. I'm gonna cut off these edge threads, and then I'm gonna actually just cut all of this tulle down that we don't need. But you wanna continue to cut your thread all the way across. And again, make sure it's not too close to the actual stitch.
So after you cut your tulle,
this is what the waist to your skirt should look like if you guys gather. This is gather. You can pleat it. You can do small folds. You can actually do smaller folds than what I did. This fold is actually, this is an inch fold. You guys can do smaller ones. You can do bigger ones. Doesn't make a difference. This is more of a freestyle project. As long as you get the same look, it's okay to gather, to do pleats, and to do whatever it is you want to do. As long as you guys can accomplish with making your detachable tulle skirt look the same, the method doesn't really matter. So we have our waistband, and you guys are going to place the right side of the waistband on the gathers. So right side goes towards the gathers, and you guys are actually going to leave about a ½ inch off, just like that. Let me put it correctly so you guys can see it.
See this? You guys are going to leave about 1 inch or ½ inch off, and you guys are going to just pin down here, and you guys are gonna pin your waistband all the way across. And remember, you guys are gonna leave a ½ inch on this side, and this is to close the waistband, because eventually we are gonna put this two together and we're gonna sew, turn it inside out, and that's gonna be the clean edge of the waistband. So yeah, and then I'm gonna sew along this edge right here that we basted earlier in the video. And again, I'm gonna turn my notch to 3.
Okay, so we are done sewing the waistband to the skirt. And what you guys are supposed to do is to actually flip a ½ inch over like this. And this will cover the rest of your waistband. And once you guys do that, you guys can see that the front is already clean. Let me turn it this way so you guys can see it. So this is the front. See how clean the front is? The front is very clean. So actually what we're gonna do, we're not gonna sew this back yet. We are actually gonna go ahead and sew our sides together. So you're gonna take your sides and you're gonna place them together like a fold. And what we are gonna do now, we are just gonna go ahead and sew this. So I'm gonna take a pin to secure it.
And then what we're gonna do next is just cut this off. Don't get too close. Just make sure you have enough of the extra fabric. Once you guys cut that, you guys will flip it inside out, and you guys will see that that's your corner to your waistband. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the right side. See how clean that is? So again, once you guys sew the side seam to the waistband, you're gonna tuck it in. Make sure you point the corner out with your nail, and this is what your front of your waistband is gonna look like, just like this. We're gonna go ahead and do the same thing to the other side. Okay, so now that we are done with the waistband, this is the wrong side, as you guys can see, kind of see, and this is the right side. So what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna go ahead and top stitch all of that extra tulle that's underneath. We're gonna go ahead and top stitch that down using your number 3 notch. Okay, designers, as you guys can see, this is the front and this is the back side. So what we are gonna do is this extra fabric, we're actually gonna fold over, maybe like a little bit of that, if you can see it, just a little bit. I'm not going to give you guys a measurement because everyone's skirt is going to be different. You guys are going to take this extra piece here, and you guys are just going to bring that over the tulle, and you guys are going to pin. So you guys actually want to cover that extra tulle so it can look something like this. And you guys are going to do that all the way around and along the inside of the tulle. And we are not going to stitch this part. You're actually going to hand sew this bottom part.
because you don't want to have a seam being shown on the front. So we're going to hand sew it, and hand sewing this down, you can hand sew that down in many different ways, okay? So we're going to do this. See how it's folded underneath, and I have a pin, pin, pin. So you guys are going to fold underneath just like that, covering that tulle, and you guys are going to place a pin
outside of my garment. So the inside should look like this, and you have an option. You guys can literally just sew this with a machine, but you guys are going to see another stitch on the other side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 2-inch needle that I like to sew with. I'm going to double my needle, and I'm just going to do like a zigzag stitch, like on the tulle, on the fabric, on the tulle, on the fabric. Okay, fashionistas, so fashionistas, fashion misters, whoever you are out there, as you guys can see, I'm finished with this part of the prom dress. Now, for those of you who are paying attention, yes, I put a hook and eye on the inside, one side and this side, so you can just hook right on. And that is it. So as you guys know, like I told you before in the video, my client is a size 29. So that's why this is hanging off of the mannequin. And again, you always want this to be pretty snug on your client's waist. And again, like I said, this may look a little bit plain now, but of course I'm going to add some lace or some stones just around the waist so it won't be so plain. And I want to back this up just so you guys can see what it's looking like. And from this project, from what I'm actually seeing, is that a lot of the tulle is going to be uneven because it's a lot of layers. The best thing for you guys to do is to actually steam it before your clients come, because when you steam it, you guys can see how long it really is without it being puffy and everything else like that. Or, depending on what your client might like, she may want you to leave it, and she may actually want you to actually like fluff it up and to be more fluffy. It depends on what your client likes, guys. But as you guys can see, this came out pretty damn good. And again, your client will have her prom dress underneath. And this will look amazing in pictures. And this royal blue is amazing. And as you guys know, I'm short, so this will not work. Oh, it kind of fits me. Let me squeeze and hold my stomach. But yeah, this is how it is. And then when she takes a picture, she can like step to the side, you know, go like this, you know, go like that with one leg open. It's pretty cute. And it's very fluffy, it's very long. So also what I'm gonna do, I might actually add some stones like on the tulle. She doesn't know, she never asked for any of that, but I think I'm gonna do that because again, your name goes on all of your pieces, and you want every piece to be different and unique, colorful, fun, wearable,
show-stopping.
I hope you guys really like this video. I hope I went a little bit slower for you guys who said I was going too fast. Again, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, please leave them below in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. And again, thank you guys for watching this video on DIY how to make a detachable train. Bye guys.